Okay, this is a quality check video for Kim Lake's machine. So as you see here, we have the ASM 1107, we have the motor in the back, we have the thread tower, we also have the table, and then we have the legs, and then the 2 foot pedals. The one on the center is actually for the gas, as you could call it, and then the one on the right is for the chain lift. Okay, I'm going to show you how we thread this machine. So of course you have the tower, you have the thread on the top. This is actually a thicker thread than what you would use for ribbon. The ribbon is a lot thinner, about half the size of what this is. So let's go ahead and show you how you do this. So you go ahead and put up to the top hook, then you're coming down into this little hole right here, this little eye hole right there, and then you go in between the 2 washers. And this is our tensioner. Again, as a reminder, never over tighten this, because that will prevent your loop to be able to catch each other when it's looping at the bottom, and thus you won't be able to create a good stitch. Okay, and then we come through this eyelet right here on this side, and then we come to that top hole, and then you come down through this part. And if I can get my camera to focus, how you do that, you actually just pull it to the right side and then pull this back, and then you'll be able to lift up a little piece of metal that's keeping that tight, and in between those 2 little pieces of metal. Okay, so after that you come down through, you're again through another eyelet, and then you actually go right down through the hole of the needle, or the eye of the needle. Okay, I want to see and be able to take a look at this. This is the scallop side of the needle, and it's super important that's directly right to the right side of the machine. If it's not exactly in the right side, if it's on an angle at any way, again, you will not be able to loop, get a loop in the machine. And what that does is that there's a hook that comes through, and it will catch, it will just go right next to that scallop side, and then we'll catch the thread and then pull it through and create a loop, and this, or our chain stitch, is what this will be creating. Okay, so now to be able to prepare it so we're ready to sew, we have 4 to 6 inches hanging out. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and install my first, and put the needle right through, and so that way I know it's going to catch the first time, and then I'm ready to push on the pedal. And we just guide the material as it goes through. This is set at 3/16 of an inch as far as every stitch. So with that being the case, you only have to go once around the hat and you'll get a good tight stitch. I'll show you the other side as well. As you can see, that's where the chain link is, or the chain stitch, where it catches to itself and makes a loop. Okay, all right. Thank you, Kim, and for buying this beautiful machine, and happy hatting.